The Portland real estate market is baffling these days. We're seeing some of the biggest year-over-year gains in sale prices, the biggest gains that we've seen in months, and that's for deals that went under contract a month or so ago when we had some of the highest mortgage rates we've seen since June of last year. Let's get into the numbers and see if we can make some sense of this market. Welcome and thanks a million for tuning in. I'm RRMilligan and I absolutely love to follow the very latest stats and trends in the Portland real estate market. I hope that you enjoy this week's show and get something useful out of it. If you have any questions, please post them below in the comments. I always keep an eye out for them. Well, let's start with the average sale price, which is just perplexing. Looking at the year-over-year numbers for the full metro area, in my sample, that's Portland, all the bedroom communities, plus Southwest Washington. The average sale price was up 9.9% over roughly the same week last year. Looking at a broader sample, the average sale price was up around 6.7%, comparing February of 2024 to February of 2025. As I said at the top of the video, these are for sales that went under contract when mortgage rates were at their highest rate since June. With higher rates, I would expect to see affordability hurdles for buyers and downward pressure on prices as a result, but that's not what we got. Next up is supply. Our inventory of homes to purchase moved up this past week, giving buyers roughly 31% more homes to choose from versus last year at this time. That means that if buyers had 3 homes that fit the bill last year, this year they might have 4. Now on to demand. I heard a pretty informed analyst predict that we would see a 12.5% increase in the number of sales that we see this year. Another analyst was predicting as much as 15% more sales, and that's nationally. Well, we're not seeing that yet in the metro area. For the past couple of weeks, the number of purchase contracts agreed to by buyers and sellers has been lower than last year at this time. Here's my concern. If a big number of sellers hit the market this spring and buyers don't step up to the plate to purchase those homes, things could change pretty fast. What could change my concerns about weaker buyer turnout? Well, lower mortgage rates could. Mortgage rates have been sliding for a couple weeks now. The best rate that I could find advertised this week was around 6.375%. Rates were up a hair on Thursday morning from that level. As usual, if there are any big changes on Friday morning, I will post them right over here. Well, what's coming down the line for us in the near future? Well, it's kind of hard to say. It's a lot of uncertainty surrounding tariffs and possible trade wars, and that makes the markets nervous. We did see a lower than expected number of unemployment claims this week, and we are waiting for a big jobs report on Friday, which could move the markets if it comes in a bit higher or a bit lower than expected. As always, if that report comes out before I release this video on Friday morning, I will post the update right over here. Well, you made it to the very end. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope that you got something useful out of the report. If I missed anything, drop a note in the comments and I will follow up. Otherwise, I will see you right here next week.